the last many days, I've been thinking a lot about dirt, the soil, and I'm really wanting to bring that element in today, the earth, the dirt, the dirty, beautiful soil that has birthed us essentially and will eventually take us home, take us back. So been feeling into this, especially as an herbalist, as someone who works with the plants, as you all know by now, seasonally especially. So I work with the plants mostly that are either naturalized or native in California, and it is root season right now. So if we work in accordance with the seasons, there are different parts of the plant that correspond to different parts of the year. So right now, what we've been entering into and what we're sort of at the peak of right now is root season. So this is a time when the aerial parts of the plants are dying back, leaves are falling. It might look like a plant is dying. Some do in order to reseed themselves, in order to live again as another form of themselves. But many plants stay alive, but they just die back on the surface in order to strengthen their roots. And, you know, in an earth-based way of human thinking, one could say that it is time for humans to do that too. Or any mammals. Hibernation time, the aerial parts, the flashiness comes down a notch and we stay inside more. Maybe we're making more soup. Maybe we're reading and writing more. Maybe we're not, going to the beach as much or frolicking as much, blooming as much. But our roots are strengthening. And it is a time of year to be nourished, be fed by the hearth of our homes. And in this way, you know, the earth is our home. The earth is our first mother. So we have these homes that we've built that have 4 walls that we come in and out of, and we lock the door to separate in from out, but always we are home because the earth is our home. Always we're home, wherever we're going. So I've been really thinking about dirt, dirt and soil as home to so many beings, you know, holding dirt, holding so much activity, even in the winter months, especially in the winter months, which is where we are, that we might not see what's happening, but there's invisible activity and strengthening and networking going on beneath our feet. So I just want to honor that today and invite us to practice with the earth today. Practice with her as a living, breathing, dynamic being who is constantly feeding us. So to be in relationship with this mother, this living being, requires great reciprocity. And one could say that meditation practice is an offering. because it's not just about feeling better, feeling good for ourselves. It could be, and that's fine if that's your bag. But another layer of meditation is about how we are offering ourselves on this planet. How are we walking? How are we moving through the world? When we meditate, we can, soften our impact, soften our footprint by really, really knowing our minds and gently, steadily softening their edges, softening the edges of our neuroses, of our fears, our aggressions, our passions, which, ultimately, when unchecked, can be harmful. So when we can really be in reciprocity with the earth, our meditation can be the offering to her.